Hello and welcome to MOTOCOM tutorials. So today's tutorial is about setting up a real estate listing website with MOTOCOM themes. So let us begin. First, the theme that we have built will be providing the needed functions to configure a dynamic real estate website. Also, our theme is packed with advanced features, shortcodes, and templates, which lets you to create the real estate website within a few clicks. So, after the user has purchased and downloaded a theme, we need to begin with the activation of the theme. For this, we will go to Appearance tab and click on Themes. We need to activate our multi-concept WordPress theme. So, let us click on Activate button. It will redirect you to authentication page where the user needs to put in the authentication key which he can get from members area and save the changes. The refreshing of the page asks you to click here to further process on the plugin installation page. Now you can see the plugin installation page and choose to install the plugin that are required to set up our website. First and foremost will be the installation of basic required plugins, and you can see two options to install the same. First allows you to install within a click, and the second is the manual install where you can manually install one by one the plugins. So I'm going with the auto install. It will take a few seconds and the site will refresh. As you can see, the plugins have been successfully installed. And the page will refresh. So after the screen, we can go back to the plugin screens from the settings here and go back to the plugin screen. So as per our website, which is real estate website, we would be needing to download the real estate plugin, which is here. So I'm again going for the auto install option. As you can see, the successful message of the plugins here. Okay, next up we can choose to set up the demo content manually, or we can use the demo installer plugin. So I am using the demo installer plugin, which the member can get from the members area like the authentication key, but I have already downloaded it on my system. So let us begin by uploading that plugin. For this, we need to go to the plugins tab here, add new plugin. You can see the option of upload plugin. Choose that. It asks you to choose the relevant file. So I will drag and drop my demo importer plugin. And install. It will take you to the activation page. And we need to activate the plugin by tapping on this. Here we come to the page of where the 17 niche demos are installed. So we can choose the real estate tab and it will filter accordingly. We can choose to preview or import the demo. I am going for importing the demo and allow it. It will take a few seconds. As you can see, the demo has been imported. Now we can visit the site, how it looks. So after the successful installation of demo installer plugin, let us visit the site. We can open it in new link tab. This is how our site looks. So we can filter the category like house, apartment, flat, the price range from this to this, and search. Next, we can see the featured properties and find the properties in these listed cities. So if the client wants to find any category as per his choice, he can filter and search. There is option to find residential, land, and rental properties as well. So if user needs to add any category, we can do the same via visiting the dashboard. So let me show you that. After the installation of plugins, we can see the tab of Easy Property Listings. For this, we can go to the Help tab, where you can find videos to support your questions and set up the theme accordingly. Like your profile and author box, add listing videos are also there to help you. Next up, we can go to the settings. Here you can see and adjust the general settings as per your wish. Like the listing type to enable. For example, I have enabled the property listings. You can also choose to enable the land, rental, rural, commercial properties. Also, we need to choose the location taxonomy, whether it is suburb, rural, or urban, and select that. We can also fill the address, like the city, state, province, and displayed the country should be enabled or disabled, and default country of the listings. Next up comes to filter the labels, like keeping the new word should be listed as new, and how long should the new posting be served, like it should be posted as new for 7 days, 8 days, we can choose here. Price labels with no price should be depicted as POA. Under offer label as under offer. Sold label should be displayed at sold. Here is listing single view on a single page, how the listing will appear. Like the gallery columns, feature list columns, video width. We can also choose to set up the archive view from these settings. Next up, we can set up the search widget to show you the things like property. It would be by default showing by, land, rent. Also, how the property or the listings would be showed on dashboards as per the graph, listing, or their ID, image size. The currency tab can also be adjusted. By default, it is set to Australian dollars, and you can make it US dollars, euros as per your country. You can also choose to set up the inspection date and time format here. Context settings, report settings, and advanced settings. After doing the setup, we can save the changes. Next, as we have only listed property, we can go and try to add a new property. Let me show you that. We can add the property by going to the property tab, add new, here you can add the title of the listing. Say we can go for title apartment. Then we can put on the heading. Also, we can choose to write a short description of the apartment regarding its location or features, anything. You can also choose to put a heading, or it can be same as a title. Next up, we can also list the agents that are involved in this property and their office ID, the name of the listing agent, and there may be some secondary listing agent, so we can also choose to put their name. Here we can go for agent 1. Next up, we can put like agent 2. We can choose to hide or unhide the auth box. Now we can fill the listing type, like what is the current status of the property. It is sold, withdrawn, off sold, the date the property has been listed, its authority like auction, multi-list, conjunctional, open, or for sale, and also the house category, whether it is flat, apartment, villa, township, etc. Put its unique ID. Also, we can choose to put the inspection time for the visiting the property, whether you need it to be shown as a feature listing or not. Now these are the additional house features that you can choose to put, like what number of bedrooms are there. It can be 3, number of bathrooms, toilets, garage, open parking space is there or not, the rooms in it, the land area. Also the measuring unit, you can choose it whether it is in square meter, acre, and the building area. Energy rating, and the year it has been built, whether it is new construction, air conditioned, pool, we can also check it. Now we can also add up the additional features, like going for the broadband. We can click on the broadband section, whether we have gym facilities, pay TV, study, spa, also external, like it has balcony or it has a courtyard, deck, etc., along with heating and cooling conditions. We can also put the videos to the space, allowing the users to check the property via videos or photos. We can also put the floor plans links here. Next up, it is important to fill up the price of the property. For this, let us check the right side. Here you can choose to update the pricing. Also put a little description of the listings here. Whether you want to allow the comments. Also post the attributes. Here you can put the property address in detail, like the street number, street name, suburb, location, state, postcode, country. Next up, very important is pricing. We can put the pricing of the listing that we have listed now. Auction date, we can choose from the calendar. And whether you want to display the price or not, or it is under offer. Also, we can choose to put the sale price and the sale date. After all the settings are done, we can go and publish it. You can see the post has been published, and we can list it in the site, or we can see it on the dashboard. As you can see the listing here.